So we all had that one kid we knew at school, you know, the weirdo. And this says a lot because I am the epitome of weird. But this certain weirdo I used to know, his name was Kyle. He was a giant weeb, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a weeb because I myself am one. I fucking collect these shits, for crying out loud. But he takes it to the next level. Like, he would actively collect Nezuko figures and post them in his story about how they were super cute. It's every other day with him talking about how this Nezuko plushie he got recently was so cute and kawaii. With him, he was part of our friend group, but it was one of those friendships where you can't hang out with a certain person without having your other friend being present. So when it was us two alone, I had trouble getting along with him. It was just mostly awkward silence between us, but we knew each other for quite some time and red flags were never really raised, up until one day where I decided to get our friend group together for a day in the park. It was me, my friend Sasuke, Mike, Kyle, Alyssa, Jessica, and for some reason Jessica's brother. All 7 of us ventured off to the park to just hang out. And I had a crush on Alyssa, and this hangout was a way for me to get closer with her. And I brought the rest of our friend group, including Jessica, and for some reason Jessica's brother, to make it a little less awkward. I tried talking to Alyssa and whatnot, but then Jessica's brother was just blatantly flirting with Alyssa. And I don't mean playful flirting, he was fully on invading Alyssa's personal space for the entire time we were all in the park. Every time I tried making casual small talk, Jessica's brother just pries himself into our conversation. Everyone knew what Jessica's brother was doing. It was obvious. Even Jessica got annoyed. But all of us, including Alyssa, tried our best to handle her brother. Which, to this day, I still have no idea who invited Jessica, and for some reason Jessica's brother. But we are talking about Kyle. He managed to fly under the radar with Jessica's brother's constant flirting, but he would make this one minuscule thing that took me a while to notice. He asked for a hug. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking or receiving a hug, but he would only ask 2 people out of the 7 of us. And can you guess who? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. And you might be saying, oh, that still isn't weird. What if they're good friends? Well, he didn't ask for a hug once we all stopped hanging out for the day. He asked consistently for the almost 4 entire hours we hung out. The first 2 hours I saw him ask for didn't really set any type of alarm in my head, but once he got to the 3rd hug, I was confused. We'd just be walking down the pathway and Kyle would immediately stop and go up to either Alyssa or Jessica and say, hey, can I get a hug? And Alyssa and Jessica would give it to him. Kyle would spam this fucking question over and over again. I didn't know what to make of it. I had no idea why Kyle was so thirsty for hugs. The end of the day was creeping by and all of us decided to call it a night. I went to go walk with my 2 homies, Sasuke and Mike, and I asked him, why did Kyle constantly ask for hugs? Yeah, I saw that. You guys want to know why? Yeah, let's hear it. He's trying to feel their boobies. That's when it all clicked. I finally managed to put 2 and 2 together. A wave of realization hit me. I looked back at all of the times he asked for, can I get a hug? It all made sense. And pretty much from that day on, I tried staying as far away from him. He would try to talk to me and I would try to leave the conversation as fast as I could. And also, I texted Alyssa about how I felt. I told Sasuke about it and want to know what he said to me to make me feel better? I will watch the 2nd season of Daredevil with you. And to this day, he hasn't even started 1 second of the 2nd season. So we've established Kyle's a weirdo pervert, but here's an extra story I heard from the grapevine. Sasuke hopped on his PS3 one time, put on Minecraft and saw that Kyle was online playing in the world. Sasuke joins Kyle's world, and once Kyle is notified of Sasuke's presence, he leaves immediately. Then Sasuke hears a little girl. Hello, Kyle? Hey, Sasuke's the best. You know Kyle? I don't know why he just left. So you can come up with your own conclusions, but he's literally Mineta from My Hero Academia.